Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City. In a few seconds, we're going to get right into 15 powerful tips that will help you to get on your way to actually save. We do talk a lot about savings around here now, don't we? Be right back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan from New York City. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money, because that is the gist of this channel. I hope to also help you save some time, effort, energy, and even once in a great while, sanity. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a veteran here, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you just stopping by to say hi, hello, and thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Let's get right down to nitty gritty. Need my trusty glasses for a second. Hey, and my cup of coffee. Of course, gotta have my cup of coffee. Yeah. Love it. Hope everybody's having a great day thus far. Okay, so one of the places that we can save a lot of money, because we have a lot of choices and workability around, is at the what? Grocery store. Okay, therefore, at the grocery store is the easiest place to cut back. Absolutely. Utilize my rule of half. What is my rule of half for anyone that is brand new here? Basically, it's this. I don't believe in those one-time only kind of dinners where you're spending a good amount of money, but you're only getting like a one use out of it kind of a meal. I'd rather have things like casseroles, soups, stews, things maybe made with rice or spaghetti that can stretch and can spread, things that you can effectively double. Even if you have, let's say, steak on a Monday, reserve some of that and cut it into little strips and make some peppers the next day with onions, or another day during the week, and throw in some noodles, and you got yourself a really, really great meal right there. You doubled your value and you'll save some money. Yum. You're still getting meat with it too. You're not depriving yourself of the meat that you might be craving. There you go. Okay, so if you utilize my rule of half, it's very, very helpful. Another thing that I do, I purchase intending to make, instead of 31 separate meals out of the month, what I do is I'll aim to make 15. And again, the same methodology, I'm doubling it. So that's what I meant earlier. So just buy for 15 main meals of the month, but create them into 30, 31, whatever. And you just saved half of your possibility of saving half of what you might have been spending that month on your grocery haul. Look at it that way. I like that. Shop less often. I don't only mean that for grocery hauls. I mean that for trips to the Dollar Tree. Now, if you're going there with great intention, you need to get, some cleaners, cleaning fluids, whatever you need at the Dollar Tree. That's totally fine. And I do understand that, it's fun going there. You never know what kind of cute trinket you might find. But ask yourself, while you're on that mission to save, and I'm assuming you are, because you wouldn't be here at this channel, right? I'm assuming that you are. So do you really need that extra trinket that you have to end up dusting anyway and keeping? So kind of like think twice. I'm not saying don't go into the store. Maybe you want that exercise, a change of scenery. I get that. And that's totally okay. And if you have great sales resistance like yours truly, which I do, I could go into those stores and walk out without a think. Just say, I had fun watching. This was cute. Unless I need that item. That's me. I'm not going to judge anyone who, can't do that. But if you want to save money, shop less often. Also, when you do go grocery haul shopping, try to consolidate your trips into one day. Why? Wear and tear. You're saving wear and tear on your car. You're saving on gas. You're saving on time, because you're putting it all into what? The same day. I think this is very, very helpful. That's if you go physically in person. Now, You can also save on gas and on time tremendously with online shopping. And I'm all for online shopping because that could be a tremendous, tremendous help. Am I right? Or am I right? Just, be careful and study the numbers and if you can work with it. But in general, shop less often. Eat from your pantry. Eat from your pantry. Go shopping in your pantry. You'll be amazed. You might just like what you see. And plus that, you're not wasting things. You could rotate your food to be fresher. If you're traveling, you're going to be in a car a few hours, particularly if you have kids with you or anyone for that matter. It doesn't hurt to put a couple of, those little healthy snacks, pack away some of those healthy type of snack bars, couple of bottles of water, and avoid the temptation of spending extra on probably the same items while you're out. So I like to freeze my bottles of water the night before, especially in the warmer weather and the hot weather. You'd be amazed how really, really nice you appreciate that ice cold drink. Speaking of drinks, buy flavored seltzer. Flavored seltzer to replace sugary soda. You still get your bubbles. You still get some flavor. And if you want, you just buy plain seltzer and chop up some of your fresh fruit and throw it in there. You can do it. You could do it. Seltzer is considerably less expensive. Okay. And to me, it is like a healthier alternative. That's my opinion. What do you think? Do you do that too at home? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Get your calendar, just a typical, simple calendar, and jot down what you spent that day. Even if it was $4, even if it was $1, if you don't mind trying to do that, track your spending. This is like the old-fashioned way of spending trackers. You could always do with the, with the apps, of course. But if you're like me, and I don't mind writing things down. I don't mind writing things down. I write things down all the time. However, you could, check through your, debit card if you're only using that. But if you're outlaying like actual green cash, I'm certain that it wouldn't hurt if you're interested in doing this, jotting down stuff on your calendar, how much you spent. And that way you have an easy, at a glance, oh, this is what I spent this week? Try to put a lid on impulse spending. Impulse spending, somebody might have set you off that morning. They're having a bad day and they have to share that attitude with you. And then it sort of like has a domino effect. And then all of a sudden, for no reason, you're having a bad day and you don't want to share that wealth with anyone, right? But that may cause you to try to feel better by either overeating, over drinking, over anything, and even impulse shopping. So if all of a sudden you want to buy something and you have no clear reason as to why you want it, that to me is a red flag. That's telling me something. Why are you doing this? If you don't even know, walk away, Renee, like the song. Just walk away. Okay? Seriously. Just walk away, revisit the thought the next day, and you probably will realize, I don't want it. Delay it. The next one is really, really important. Stop borrowing money. What? Stop borrowing money. Some people are in a habit of borrowing money. It's like a way of life. Some people feel they can't figure it out, and that's sad. That's sad. Ask yourself, well, why are you borrowing money again? Is it always at the same time of the month? Is it always, there's some problem along the processes with your money that gives you this thing that you want to borrow the money. Okay. The less debt you have, the better off you're going to live. You don't want debt. You know who you want to pay off at the beginning or the end of the month? You. You want to write that invisible check that we talked about yesterday and put it towards some type of a savings account, whether it's an emergency account or a traditional savings account, or you want to save or plan for a vacation. Everything's changing now. You may want to be doing those things, whatever. So stop borrowing money. It's a nasty, bad old habit. Break it. Figure it out. If you need more income, you got to bring in more income. Find a side hustle or part-time job or whatever. But it'll avoid you from what? Borrowing money. Just stop borrowing money. Just saying. I really truly believe that people need to find out the cause why they're borrowing so often. It's more than just like the act of borrowing. There's a psychology behind it, in my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychoanalyst or anything, psychologist. No. But some people borrow to borrow, and they don't have to. Yes, there are some people that do that. They don't have to, and they do it. I don't know why. Next, when it comes to like saving money on home energy, like your electricity, there's that phantom electricity that is released, even if you're not using the item, even if your TV is off, your radio, your whatever is off, air conditioner off, and you're going somewhere, still energy is leaking through, okay? Unplug it. You're paying for that, okay? But it brings me back to my suggestion. I say this many times, consider or just do it if your company has it, the equal level payment plan for your utilities. That way the surprise is not there. Do you enjoy getting surprise bills every month, random bills? 1 month 100, another month 150, another month 70. That's your lucky month, right? I'd rather know every single month what the number is going to be, especially in the summer. If I want to use my air conditioner anytime, I don't think about it. I know my bill is going to be the same month in and month out. So call your utility company on that one. Always consider free alternatives to things. For example, without paying. For example, don't you hate it? You might get buyer's remorse if you go to a party. It's like a one-time thing, whatever, and you spend a ton of money on your outfit, right? A ton. And some people will not wear it again because they don't want to be seen again in the same outfit, so they end up buying. If you are having a modest budget or you just want to keep saving, suggest to yourself an alternative route for the outfit. Try to borrow one from a relative or a friend, or use this old trick: dress monochromatically. And if you're going to an evening affair, keep a lot of black pieces. You'll always look smart. Wear some really sweet costume jewelry if you want. Something cute. You could even borrow that if you don't have it. Wear black. You'll always look smart if you go to an evening event in black. And most times people are not going to remember your exact outfit. Excuse me, please. So match up your pieces at home. Shop your closet. Free alternative. You may have forgotten stuff that you had bought with tags on. Has that ever happened to you? Oh, yeah, I bought that last year. Duh. Use it. You don't want to lose it, so use it. So always consider the free alternative before forking out that cash. That cash could go to your emergency fund or to your regular savings or something else. Makes a lot of sense, right? Okay, now this goes back to repurposing, okay? I believe in using natural products or sometimes stuff in our pantry. For example, if I get chapped lips, I don't run to the store and buy one of those sticks. I don't have to. I just go to my pantry, my cupboard, whatever, put a little bit of oil in a cap, natural oil. If I'm allowed to eat that, how safe is it on my lips? Very safe. So why should I fork out money for that when I could just easily go with that? You want to carry it with you? That's okay. Put some on paper towel, wrap that little paper towel in a baggie, seal it up, and bring it in your purse. You have it already. Okay, now, next, If you're baking and you're heating up, let's say, a frozen entree, whether it's created by you or a store-bought one, and you know that that entree is going to be cooking for 45 minutes to an hour, why don't you make that the time that you decide to bake one of your breads or my recipe breads or whatever it is at the same time? Maximize the use of your oven at the same time. There's no reason in the world to not do that. So you're going to be saving time, effort, energy. There you go. If you have the room, and I'm assuming you have, the room in your oven to do that. So this is like so simple, right? Not backbreaking. Next, consider working from home. Too many reasons why. Too many reasons. Now, some people didn't have to consider, but they were forced to work from home because of recent events. But some people might have decided to get used to it. And if your office can permit you to do that, take advantage of that. Why? Too many reasons. It's easier. No car fare. Excuse me. No car fare. No, look at all the time you're saving commuting. That's 10 hours a week. Let's suppose it takes you an hour to get to work, driving or by train or whatever. 1 hour, 2 hours a day, to and fro. 10 hours a week traveling. You could be working those 10 hours a week and making money. You could be doing that from home. Working from home is not for everyone, but if you have found out that you enjoy it, I say consider it. Consider it strongly. And definitely, if you're going to start up a business, start it up at home. With today's technology, you can do it. I mean, why do I have to go to someone else's office to use their technology? I'll stay in my own home office and use my technology. Just saying. And anyway, I just think it's a very pleasant experience. You have flexibility of time and so on. And there's nothing like it. There's nothing like being your own boss. Am I right or am I right? And I remember that day on February 14th, back in 98. So, yeah, it's nice to work for yourself. And allow yourself some mad, crazy cash. I've mentioned this before. Mad, crazy money is money to do as you want with. Designate X number of dollars a month. I know this sounds silly. I have designated $20 a month. Sometimes I bless other people with super chatting, or I'll just buy myself a little something, whatever. But it's yours to do as you wish, guilt-free. I still get to save, but I also still get to do some things that I want to do. Even if it's $20, you may up the number to whatever number you work with. For me, $20 works out just fine. And guess what? If I don't happen to spend that mad, crazy money, guess what? It gets put away. I have a lot of fun doing that. That's fun. And finally, allow yourself one time a month to eat out. If you want to eat out, you eat out. And you don't have to, but you have the choice. See, we live in a world of choices, and I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, I'm so deprived. I'm just happy for everyone to just get ahead. And if using that in your head, the option of knowing, well, I could go and eat out once in a while. Just, be careful where you go as far as pricing and have a clear understanding of the prices, check online and whatever. And that's totally fine. Everybody needs a diversion. Or just even make your favorite restaurant food at home and just get very creative. That sounds more like a Jan kind of thing to do. Okay. I hope these tips help. Actually, I do know they will, but I hope they help someone. Okay. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for watching. Why? Because I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more money saving or sanity saving or something saving tips. I look forward to speaking with you when? Real soon. Have a great, great day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.